Happy Victory Day wherever you are in the world. 77 years ago, this day, the beast of Berlin was crushed like a rat in his bunker amidst the rubble of Berlin, which had been stormed at very considerable cost, not just to the Germans, but to the Soviet Red Army that lost more than 200,000 soldiers, storming and capturing Berlin and putting an end, we thought, to Hitlerite fascism. Not that you'll hear much of any of that in the mainstream media, in any coverage, and there's not much about the victory of the great alliance between the United States, the United Kingdom, the Soviet Union, China, and the British Commonwealth, and Poland, and sundry other countries. There's nothing on the news about the decisive contribution, which, as Mr. Churchill said, the Red Army broke the back of the Wehrmacht, the German military forces. 8 out of 10 of Nazi forces killed in the Second World War were killed by Russians, by the Soviet Red Army, including, of course, those brave Ukrainians that stood up to the fascist hegemon, which came crushing into their country in Operation Barbarossa. And above all, perhaps, and for obvious reasons, I salute the fighters from Ukraine in the Soviet Red Army and the partisans behind the enemy lines that gave their lives in overwhelming numbers to resist the Nazi occupation of their country. Our own little country here, Great Britain, did a thing or two as well, and I'll speak about that later. As did the United States. It would be churlish to deny it. And a happy Mother's Day to you and the rest of the world. You all drive on the wrong side of the road and you celebrate the wrong day for Mother's Day. It's not Mother's Day here, but every day is Mother's Day for me, so I send a big salute to all the mothers of the world this Sunday and every Sunday. I'll be talking about Joe Biden, about Boris Johnson, about somebody called Keir Starmer, about the British local elections and the upcoming American midterm elections. And this will be a tale of 2 TV stations. Twice as many people were waiting for us to come on air than were watching live something called Talk TV, owned by Rupert Murdoch, backed by his millions, cross-referenced and promoted by all of his media empire. But 913,000 watched us last week. 67,000 watched somebody called, what's his name again? Piers Morgan. I'll be talking for the next 3 hours to wonderful guests, so fasten your seatbelts. It's rock and roll, radio and TV with pictures.